Hello everyone, this is Gothhead420. Today we're gonna play some expanded PTCGO with my Metalbox deck here. That's why I wanted to show you my Metalbox deck here right now. Well, our main attackers in this deck are going to be Lucario and Metal GX tag team. Their Full Metal Wall GX attack is what makes this deck so awesome, because with the effect of this attack, all of our metal Pokemon won't take as much damage because the damage will be reduced by 30. Um, the second big attacker is Zacian V, of course, with its Brave Blade attack and Intrepid Sword ability. It can just accelerate some energy into our hand and other cards as well. Then we have Zamazenta V with its Assault Tackle attack that not only does 130 damage but also discards a special energy from our opponent's active Pokemon, and it cannot be hit by our opponent's Pokemon VMAX attacks, which is very good. On the support hand, we have Magearna here, Magearna EX, with its Mystic Heart ability, which makes that all effects of our opponent's attacks will not work on any Pokemon that have any metal energy attached to them. We have a Cobalion GX with its Metal Symbol ability that basically does that we cannot be affected by any special conditions if we have metal energy on a Pokemon. So it's like a protection from a little bit of damage, a protection from any effects that could come from attacks, and it protects from from some special conditions that we might come across. We have a Ditto, Prism Star Ditto, because it's awesome. You can evolve anything from it. That's what it does. Then we have a Galarian Berserker and a Meowth line, just for a little bit more damage, because its Steely Spirit ability makes us do 20 more damage. There we go. Then we have two Jirachis for the draw support. We've got one Crowbart and two Dedanis for the draw support. Then we have Mew bench protection, and we have a Fiona. Yeah, let's say Fiona. For the Whirlpool suction ability that is basically making our opponent switch out their Pokemon. Well, on the trainer hand, we've got an adventure bag to search out two Pokemon tools, and we've got like many tools in this deck. 5 in total, therefore it makes sense to be able to search them out. These tools are, now that I mention them, the escape board, 2 of those for the Jirachis, because every Jirachi needs a escape board. We have 1 float stone in the deck, just to retreat our heavy boys. Then we got 2 metal goggles, which will not only make our opponent take 30 less damage, but it will prevent our opponent from putting any damage counters on the Pokemon that wears these, which is incredibly strong, in my opinion. Then we have some special energy in the form of shield energy, which makes that we take 10 less damage, and we've got 4 of these in the deck, as you can see, and just 1 capture energy, a little coating energy, just to get rid of our weakness in case we fight against fire types. We got 1 double colorless energy to get our GX attack easier off and to fill the necessary energy requirements faster, just a little bit. Well, and then let's go on with the trainers. We've got a computer search. Just discard 2 cards from your hand and search for one, which can be very, very handy with the metal plates. We've got a field blower, just to get rid of opponents' tools and stadiums. We've got a max potion to heal one of our Pokemon, because with the ability that Bronzong has, the metal transfer, we can simply just transfer any metal energy off of the hurt Pokemon, heal it, and then put it back again. A nice tactic, also in standard with the metal bird thingy. I forgot its name. Corviknight, that's its name. There we go. Yeah, then we've got 4 metal saucers, not metal plates, but metal saucers. That's the name. Metallplatte is the German name. That's why maybe I just had that brain fart there. We've got 1 quick ball. That's a classic, just to get the ball rolling. Maybe I should include more of these. But there's not much space, I must admit. Then we have one switch. We've got two tag calls, a very good card, just to get our tag team cards into play, which of we have some in the deck. And not only our main attacker, the main GX attack, but also we have Guzma and Hala tag team and Mello and Lana tag team, with which we can heal easier. And we also have Sabrina and Bryson tag team, which is a relatively new, well, the more recent tag team, which makes that we have to discard 5 cards, but we can then search for 2 basic energy cards and 3 different typed Pokemon. And we have several different types in the deck, as you can see: Metal, Water, Psychic, Normal, Dark. So this card made some sense in my mind in this deck, which it actually did several times. Not only for the normal effect that this card has, just like, search for 2 basic energy cards, which is also not bad in most circumstances, and if you just don't need it, just discard it. Yeah. So I gave this card a chance, and it served me well so far. To recycle all these nice trainers, we've got a Versus Seeker, and for the stadiums we got 2 Crystal Caves for healing, which is very strong in my opinion, and a Skyfield to get all of these Pokemon up there on the bench. And Skyfield is the tactic with Skyfield is that you, in this deck, is that you fill up your bench with all your draw support, and then later just get rid of it, the Skyfield, and then discard a Crowbot and or 2 D-Dennis, because they're just liabilities, and they don't really attack. Therefore, you just can get easily rid of them this way. We have one Boss's Artist. I think I should replace it with a Guzma, but not many times you do want to switch out. Gust is gusting your opponent, or bossing around your opponent's Pokemon is fine, but Guzma is sometimes better, sometimes worse. Therefore, it's very situational, and in Expanded you normally include 1 Guzma and 1 boss. In this case, it's not there because I do not have much space, I must admit. I thought about reducing an energy, but energy is not that really acceleration prone in this deck. Therefore, I can just live with 13 energies in this deck. That's fine. It's a little heavy on the energy in Pokemon, but that's okay. Then we have an N for draw support, one Professor Oak's setup with which we put 3 basic Pokemon on our bench of a different type. Like I said before, that's very convenient in most situations. Then I've got a Professor's Research and a Marnie, of course, because everybody loves Marnie, and a little Sonia there. I think I'm gonna replace her with the rainbow version, not the rainbow version, the full art version, secret rare, basically. Yeah, that's the secret rare, and the secret rare rainbow or rainbow rare version is the others. I learned a little bit about card types. Well, that's the deck we're gonna play today. I think an 8-minute introduction should be enough. Yeah, for everybody who likes to get into playing and into tactics, it's a little makes more sense to do a little introduction and explain what we are going to do before we do it. Because today I don't think that I'm gonna do a video like 1.5 hours long. Today's 1 hour is gonna be sufficient, I think. Simon Filon, okay. That's our opponent. Let's greet, because always say hello. That's the manners. And we even want to start with this deck because the power up is so so slow, and because normally we need at least 2 energies on our attacker to do something. At least 2 energies, and with a Jirachi, we would rather draw some more trainer cards and play them in items and stuff than just go second and play a trainer right away. Yeah, that's the idea. Mulligan for our opponent is very good, I must admit. So we can put all these on the bench. That was not the real intention. But see, now we've got a capture energy. We actually attach that on the Mew because it's the only one we have that would do any attack, just in case. And now we just, I think we should put, yeah, our main attacker on the bench. Put a metal goggles on them. We're gonna, we could fish for a quick ball and then go with Dedenne and use the, let's see, using a crystal cave before the metal saucer is not too bad. That's okay, that's okay. Now we go Dedenne and hope for a metal saucer. Another one. Because unfortunately this one cannot be used now. Okay, yeah, then we stay just put. We stay put, that's it. That's all we have now. I think next round we're going to attach the shield energy. If we can, if we not get more need. Because we're going to have to need some support in the form of Cobalion, whatever, and Magirna, because the effect of the Word of Ruin wouldn't yield with Magirna on the bench. It just wouldn't work, which is lovely. See, now we're going to use our Fiona, not only for the switch out of our opponent, but also to get some space on the bench. And I think we should go for attack call and get the Sky Field in play, because Guzma and Hala may be not prized. Let's check. No, they're not. That's very good. Show off a little. Yes, I don't not think that we need Sanya right now or N, because N in the beginning of the game is not the best option, I must admit. Yes, and there we go. We've got our energy there. Unfortunately, yeah, we attached energy already this round, therefore it's not the best. But yeah, let's just stay put. I assume. I think we should put the metal goggles somewhere, because normally you get Marnid or End at least every second or third turn if the opponent plays these cards. Therefore, I anticipate to be Marnid, to be honest. Never to hold too fast onto your hand. Well, now with our metal GX, full metal wall GX attack, we can remove the energy on our opponent's Pokemon with this, because if we have one extra energy on it, we not only get the full metal wall minus 30 damage for metal Pokemon effect onto us, but it's an extra effect is that all energy from the opponent's active Pokemon are removed and put on the yeah, discard pile. So let's just hope for a Metal Saucer. That's very good, because I've got an energy in the discard pile. I know that. There we go. And now we actually should play. What should we do? Just switch out, definitely, yes. And then we should play the Professor, just to get the our Magirna into play. Where is Magirna? Come on. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad and bad. Now we gotta dig some deeper for the Magirna. If we had Ditto on the bench, see, we could have easily evolved it now. No Magirna, that's too bad, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not too bad. Let's get the full metal wall and hope that our opponent okay, our opponent will switch out. I know this. Because he's got a hiding energy. Yeah, there we go. I assume then he will switch out and try the Word of Ruin. Yes. With Magirna, it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. That's why we need Magirna. But as far as I can remember, existing effects are not removed. Therefore, the Word of Ruin would mean now a rune. But let's just check that. I'm gonna put Magirna on the bench if I can with Professor Oak's set up there. There we go. The Word of Ruin. There you go, Magirna. There you go. See, but it's not removed. Removed if existing effects are not removed. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So we just have to pull back. Yep. I just want to remove the ugly, the ugly energy. The pretty one has to stay on it. Yes. But see, now we just ignore it. We just simply ignore all of that. Now I don't want to Marnie my opponent right now. But that's at least that's good. That's very good, I must admit. Let's put the floatstone on my gear now just because. And let's do the whirlpool suction. Funny thing is, the Fiona is preventing me from having a deck out as long as my opponent has a second Pokemon on the bench. Because no, I can just, even if it's the last card in my deck, I get it on the hand. I put it on the bench. I put it back into my deck. The opponent is whooshing it away, and as long as my opponent is not doing stuff like this, it's impossible to get me into a deck out. Unfortunately, hmm. Hmm. We should get rid of another energy, just in case we draw a metal saucer. Because I think I have a Crowbot as well. No, I do not. And I should not get the space on the bench done. Let's do this. Just to mix up our deck and get our opponent crazy in the head. That would be fun. Yeah, still the Word of Rune won't work, that's the thing. And I didn't want to have the bench full because the Cobalion will make that we cannot be poisoned, which is very good. Very good. Okay, now we could even remove the sky field and get rid of our liabilities down there. I think yes, we should do that. We should. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, just like this. There you go. No more Deodana. And I think no more Mew is needed because you don't hit the bench anyway. Yeah, let's just attack. You can't hurt me anyway, and which is so funny when you think about it. Can't do a thing. No, you cannot do a thing. See, and oh, that's too bad. Thing is that the Bronzong with its metal transfer ability would even be able to transfer metal energy from our benched Pokemon that we accelerated there with our metal sources onto our active. See, that's another nice tactic that you get there. Use a quick ball to get rid of an energy, use the metal saucer to accelerate it back onto the bench, and then switch the energy with metal transfer from the bench onto your active. But the Word of Rune, see, it won't work. That's too awesome. Whoa, 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 it will not work. It's too fun. It's too low. Now you go down. Heavy impact. I mean, see, with 20 more damage, it would have been like the little tiny little damage that we needed with our Galarian Meowth. Sometimes it's just 20 damage, that's the difference. And 150, 2 times is 300. It doesn't even KO any VMAX. Not a proper VMAX at that. Therefore, oh, how cute! Look at this. He's trying to destroy my deck, which will even work. I can't believe it. Crap. Yep, I can't believe it. I'm going into a deck out. That's it. I'm just going into a deck out. Easy as that. Yeah, my opponent won because I got too greedy with my cards, and because I removed the sky field, and because it was just too bad. Well played. You gotta give up. But now you can at least see 0 damage. Now you can see where the whole thing is going. It's making a full metal wall. It's preventing damage, and a little damage that goes through can easily be healed. And any effects or special conditions cannot yield on your Pokemon. That's the idea. That's the entire idea. Even though I lost because I didn't take into account that my deck was so So burned up. And the Cragalanchi attack, which destroyed my deck even. That was pretty tactical of my opponent, I must admit. I must admit. So, Miyazaki Girl is our next one. Our next opponent. Yes, let's put Mew in the active. We do not go second, but if we're forced to, this one could even evolve in our first turn if we go second. Okay, a grass type is pretty cool because some of our attackers, Zacian and Zamazenta, have a grass resistance. Okay, Miyazaki Girl takes some time apparently. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I should not waste the saucer and not waste this one, but I can waste the energy because putting basic energy in the bin is not too bad in this case. Because we can easily accelerate it back onto our attackers as we wish, as you know. Now we got some support with Galarian Meowth, that's good. Yes, I like a stadium card, therefore I'm gonna keep this one. And see, now I'm just gonna get rid of the Bryson and Sabrina stuff there. Because Zacian for our first turn draw support would be a better choice, definitely. Definitely. Intrepid Sword, there we go. There we go, a Metal Saucer, just to accelerate some energy. And we can grab another special energy with Guzma and Hala, and we even have a way to play our full metal wall GX attack. But it looks like I don't know, is that an Evo deck? Some people play so-called Evo decks. An evolution deck is a deck that its only purpose is to fill your daily challenge, evolution, requirements, yes. Okay, the special energy wasn't even needed, see? It wasn't even needed. And Evo decks are fun to play because you can just fill your Daisy daily challenge into a little daisy chain. Yes. Let's play this one. Yes. Golden cards. And there we go. It might be the case that our opponent does only play an evolution deck and not a real deck. Like real, because evolution decks, like I said, are the only purpose of this deck is that you evolve your Pokemon. And when I realize that I play against such a deck, I get my damage done, my prize cards. I wait until the last prize card, and I preferably take out evolved Pokemon and not the basic ones. And then I just wait until my opponent evolved all of his Pokemon because that's the purpose of it. Yeah, I indicate this by using hearts all the time and being smiley and quite annoying and saying, "Hey, you have a good dig smile. Hey, you have a good dig smile," and just to indicate, "Hey, I see what you do there. I'm gonna let you evolve and play, because you don't wanna waste 5 games evolving and losing. You might lose just one game, but evolve like 10 of your Pokemon then, and it's just fine." Yeah, that's just for the shuffle ruffle, and I will not remove. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. I don't know. I still do not know if this deck is meant to be played seriously or not. That's the point. So I will remove this just in case, and I'm gonna play the Professor because I do not have any bench space there. Well, and we have a Metal Saucer again. Like I said, if we had the Bronzong, we could even do 150 damage, but in this case, we cannot. Let's just do the Steel Fist. It won't take out our opponent, but it will accelerate some energy onto us. And it'll definitely take out our opponent next round. I like these knitted Pokemon artworks. They're so lovely. I like it. Whoever had the idea to use a toy and just put it in a natural environment and act like it's a real Pokemon, it's just it's awesome. That's an awesome idea. Whether it's a plastic toy or a knitted one and handmade, which I very much love. I have a little Mr. Meeseeks from Rick and Morty, handmade by my what's it called, Schwiegermutter. What's Schwiegermutter in English? Uh, the mother of your wife. How's it called? I forgot it. See, special conditions I do not like. This might even be a serious deck. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just do some extra damage with the evolution roar, and we will not Marnie our opponent, even though it would mean some fresh cards for us. But obviously our opponent only has 2 cards, and we will just keep it this way. And I think now, if we get the Decidueye as an opponent, it would make all the sense in the world to power up the Galarian Berserker there, or simply to just knock it out right now, if we can. Let's just hope for the best. And yes, we did. That was close. Phew. I mean, if our opponent would have played only a simple evolution deck without any attacker potential, I wouldn't have done that. But obviously, our opponent is really playing a game with Decidueye and stuff. And this Butterfree here. I mean, it can only gust, and it's doing only 60 damage because of our full metal wall GX effect. Oh, okay. See it. It's not just an evolution deck. It's meant to be taken seriously. Apparently. Thing is, if I now just attack you, or if I get a Bronzong, it's over. Or if I just get a switch, because we're just gonna attach this one here. We're gonna switch from you. We're gonna say well played because that's what you did. You really tried hard. Then we're gonna remove this one and good night. Hmm. Well, that went different. That went quite different. Yep. I'm not gonna show the deck anymore because I showed it in the beginning for like 8 minutes. So yeah, we're getting close to our fourth Kabu down there. That's how you know that you have too much time on your hand, when you get full art trainers and you have to trade them off because you have too many. That's how you know it. Yes, but I must admit, thanks to all those YouTubers who give away those codes, I'm getting rich on this. And at some point, all my decks were gonna look like I actually paid money for them, but I didn't, but I never did. That's the thing. Hmm. Okay. Magirna also has a nice plus side to be able to attack Pokemon such as yeah, let's get rid of the metal energy there because we've got a metal saucer on our hand. I think we should get our Lucario and Melmetal into game. Yes, because yes, it just makes the most sense. We're gonna use the double energy there, and then we're gonna use this one there just to play a Deden or Crobat. Let's see what's available. Let's play a Crobat first. Yeah, I mean it's 6 cards either way, therefore it makes all the sense in the world. Then we put them. Let's see. Yeah, let's put the Metal Goggles on Magina because Magina is not supposed to go down. And yeah, then we're gonna just switch out. We're just gonna maybe we should have put the metal saucer, the metal goggles on our attacker then, but we've got a professor's research there. The effect of luster of downfall of our opponent's Ultra Necrozma will not yield because we've got Magina here until they have their Lab of Silence. When they have a Lab of Silence, Mergirna's ability will be shut down, and then not only will Necroza be able to attack, but the effect will not yield. Okay, that's something I did not consider. But on the other hand, our opponent has to decide if our opponent is removing the metal or the double colorless energy. Either way, next round we can play our GX attack and remove the energy from our opponent. Because obviously they do have a stadium and they will put it in play, the Silent Lab. Oh, and the Muscle Band. 190. That hurts. That hurts. Well played, my boy. Well played, Eric Hyde. Yes. Yes. And the ability will not work. See? That's why it made sense to remove this one, yes. Thing is, now it would make all the... Yeah, it makes sense. It just makes sense. Let's just heal all of that up. Let's just heal it all up. Now we're gonna play the Professor because I didn't want to waste the potion there. See? It made all the sense in the world. Because now we just do this and just Whirlpool suction away the Necrozma. I assume that our opponent has some Float Stone. But, yeah, let's just Jirachi there. We do not need this one there. The coating energy is not needed because our opponent will not play any fire. Oh, and we prized our Galarian Berserker there, which is a little too bad. But hey, let's switch out for Jirachi and fish for another trainer. Like this one. Let's see. Yes, our opponent. Yes, let's just accelerate the metal energy back on it again. That's nice. I mean, next round we can switch out with Mela and Lana and do our GX attack, or we can just yeah, play Sonya and go for more basics like Diden. Get a fresh hand in case our opponent is not using a stadium again. But he might as well just play Garbodor, yes, and then just equip it with a Float Stone, and then he has the same effect. I assume Eric is a he. Okay, that was lucky. That was lucky me. Stellar Wish. Let's go for the Guzma and Hala, because this way we can also get we could get our board. I think what should I do? There is, yeah, I think we should get the Bronzel into play. I mean, Galarian Meowth is clogging up some space there, unfortunately. Let's do it. Let's do it exactly like that. Playing the Sky Field now makes little sense because we do not have any Pokemon to put on our bench right now, and either way, our opponent will surely play a stadium at some point, and then we could remove that stadium as well with the Sky Field. See, that's why you have so many Cynthias in an Ultra Necrozma deck. In a normal, basic, single prize or Ultra Necrozma deck. The last one I showed on my channel here is a little mix-up. There's even a Zacian in there, and ADP is in there, Giratina and a Garchomp GX is in there. It's not a pure Ultra Necrozma deck. I made decks such as these as well, because they're pretty strong and expanded, I must admit. Our opponent just has a very bad hand, obviously. And now we're even taking the Garbodor from our opponent. That's a little too bad. I almost pity the little guy over there, but I only almost do that. Only almost. See, Garbodor only has 100 HP. That's because it's such an old card from 2013. It's therefore its HP are so low. I mean, like 400 HP is max right now. Yes. 400. 400 plus. That's all I could ever think of. And that's it's it's a little different, 400 HP compared to those 100. Okay, see, no, they have another Garbodor. Thing is, it won't matter because our opponent made the mistake to put the yeah, well, the Ultra Necrozma that had energy attached to it in the active spot. Obviously, our opponent hoped to get some better cards. Yes, the Rescue Stretcher. It's a staple in Expanded as well, this card. Because, you know, you can just put one Pokemon from your discard pile onto your hand or shuffle 3 into your deck. Oh, whoa! That was a startling megaphone. That's pretty startling, yes, indeed. But now we're going to remove your Garbodor because you obviously have a bad hand and we don't want any abilities shut off. Therefore, just remove the Garbodor. Okay, Zacian and Zamazenta were in the prize cards. That's a little amazing. And the Galarian Berserker. Not the Meowth, the Berserker. The evolved form, yes. I like this one. It looks so feisty. Gonna scratch your face. I mean, like, our opponent is hanging is hanging in there like bravely, I must admit, but where is this supposed to go? You have no cards on your hand. See, even the Ditto wasn't a prize cards. Obviously, I had the worst prize cards ever. That's no energies, no, just basics, all the stuff that you like and need. See, that's what I would have done earlier. Your hand was so bad. I'm almost sorry for you because let's see how your deck looked. No, you don't show it. Okay. Either way, it's a good deck. It's a nice deck. I like this one. Yeah, just a few more wins, and I think we're gonna quit for today. Like I said, playing more than 11 games makes little sense to me, unless it's a friendly game with private games with friends. That's what I mean. Like a GLC game or the game with Help Ya 7 that we had yesterday. It was, yes, yesterday. Actually, I didn't even want to make a video for today, but the weather is so changing, and you can't do any planning, and therefore it's just annoying. And that's why I thought about playing a bit and doing another video for your entertainment purposes. Yeah. And now I'm going to show off my Metalbox right now in Expanded. I mean, there is a version of this deck for the standard format with Corviknight, like I said, and Bronzong, where you play Cheryl, and yeah, any damage that Corviknight takes is then healed by Cheryl, but you remove the energy beforehand with the Bronzong. And when you have 2 Corviknights in game, they're 240 damage attack, which makes that the Corviknight cannot attack in the next round. It doesn't just matter because Corviknight does not have any retreat costs, and you can just retreat it with another Corviknight and then switch the energy from the hurt and old Corviknight back onto the new one, and you have a fresh 240 damage taken done to your opponent's active every single round. And you can easily heal with Cheryl and the Bronzong. I mean, it's a little clunky to get into play, I must admit, because it's so dependent on evolving your Pokemon and getting the right ones on the bench. But it worked several times, yes. It did. Okay, Zacian. Our opponent plays Zacian as well. Hey, Corviknight. See, I said it too many times. Now we have a Corviknight. I mean, the clutch attack is nice because our opponent cannot retreat. The Sky Hurricane is not too bad. 190 plus the 30 beforehand. Takes out most Pokemon Vs, as far as I know. Okay, getting Marnie was a little bad here, I must admit. That was a good hand. But I assume that our opponent is playing this Corvi Knight tactic, yeah, to the ladder. That's what I assume, because see, there's even a bronze off or the bronze on in the tactic that I just explained. Funny. And no, I think we should Marnie our opponent, yes, and get rid of the professor and not get rid of the max potion. And I think we should do the crowbot first, just to get 4 fresh cards that we can use before Marnie. Yes, just like this. And now we Marnie our opponent. I can Marnie you too, dude. I can Marnie too. But having my Marnie is prettier. There you have it. Thanks to our minus 40 damage on our Zacian, realized by the energy and by the metal goggles, we will not get insta hit by Zacian, even if our opponent manages to accelerate some energy on it. But I think next round we can take out Crowbot with our Zacian V, if our opponent is not switching it out. And if our opponent could not change anything about our tool here and our special energy here, then we will survive a hit from Zacian, actually, with 190 damage. And then, yeah, retaliate with our Brave Blade attack. But let's see how that all rolls out. I mean, if our opponent would be smart enough to switch out the Crowbot with, let's say, the Corvi Knight, or an evolved Corvi Knight, or anything else, we can use the Fion just to switch out any other Pokemon that is a better target, a more fruitful target. But the Crowbot will be a good target if, yes, our opponent uses the Intrepid Sword and is not attacking. See? We will even survive one hit from Zacian like this. No problem. Thing is, I would like to get rid of that stadium there. Our opponent will not hit for the bench, therefore we will rarely or hopefully not need any bench protection. Just like this. Maybe I should have not put the coding energy on the Zacian V, but the other one. But well. Let's just ignore little little mistakes like this. And then we put just like this, so we can retreat Crowbot easier. Take 2 prize cards, that's good. And we should survive the hit from Zacian now. We can even heal then, which is funny. Or make our bench a little bigger. And and try to draw a Mallow and Lana, for example, to get our switch ready, and then even we would take out another Zacian and take another 2 prize cards. Not another Zacian, but another card, another 2 prizer. This could be fun. I think our opponent will hit us now with the Zacian V. Not remove us, that's nice. That's very nice. 190, like I said, like I predicted. And I think we should, just get our bench bigger. Put Ditto there. Now I actually don't want to remove the Galarian Berserker down there, but I would like to, get some more into play, like these two. Yes, Fresh Hand is not necessarily needed, and I do not want to attack right now, to be honest. Thing is, let's just go for Magirna, remove the coding and the normal energy, accelerate the normal energy and the basic energy back onto our new attacker there. And I think then we just Intrepid Sword, because why should we gust away our opponent? They have the disadvantage of the Brave Blade that now they can't attack. SDTTG. So if our opponent wants to attack another round, they would, okay, or simply, what? Play AZ? Why? Ah, okay, that's why, because you want to get your hand as small as possible to play a Crowbat. Yep, I made the bench bigger, now it's possible. But two Bronzors, not Bronzel. Bronzel is the German name, actually. Bronzor is its name. Yeah, but now you're gonna take out Magirna. That's a little too bad, but I mean, at least after that I'm gonna be able to remove all the energy with the full metal wall. And if the Corviknight is not evolved, yes, maybe that's why our opponent did not evolve it on purpose, because in the next round, the effect of the attack Sky Hurricane that Corviknight cannot attack anymore, Corviknight V, would not be existent anymore. And I think I should remove another energy, but that's the thing. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Sky Field. The Crowbat can go, and yeah, even the Zacian could go. I mean, I would have loved to remove the energy beforehand, but I couldn't. It. Yeah, sheesh. German stuff, dude. Okay, let's get the. Oh, I forgot. I put it in the bin. Did I? Have I put it in the bin? Have I? No, I haven't. It's just prized again, of course. Either way, the energy is removed. That's good. We get the full metal wall through. Minus 70 damage for us. That's pretty good. Okay, the Bronzong for our opponent means yeah, nothing good. But at least it doesn't seem okay. Now our opponent could potentially attack. Our opponent could remove one normal basic metal energy to the active, or just remove them altogether. We'll see now. We will see now. Okay, there's a Corviknight VMAX. Too bad. I haven't seen any max potions. No, there's a max potion. See, there it is. Because in Expanded you've got the max potion, which has the same effect as Cheryl, but yeah, you just play an item instead of in supporter, and now you just could switch out for free and yeah, attack and even have a rock guard on there. The thing is, if I would use Fiona next round just to get rid of it, it wouldn't even matter if I would or would not. Because either way, yeah, the effect will not work anyway. Therefore, I can only do the Steel Fist and then perish next round. That's all that I can do. I mean, at least I can wall off a little bit with the Magenta. I should have done that earlier, now that I realize how bleak my situation is. But with a little luck, I could just, I don't know, survive? Does our opponent have Boss and Guzmas? I assume so, but if that's the case, our opponent did not play them. And they're still lurking in the prize cards and on the hand. Okay, we give away 3 prize cards. Looks like we lose. That's what I assume, at least. Fiona's ability will not yield on the Lustrous Body ability. Let's remove the Rock Guard. Let's remove the Crystal Cave as well, because our opponent can only heal. That's not too good. Yeah, let's play Dedenne just for another fresh cards. And attach an energy, because that's all we can do. And now jump for me, Fiona. No, you can't. You just can't. It won't do. It won't do. For example, you couldn't do any rapid strike shooting and Helion damage counters on this one as well. It wouldn't work. It's like, okay, now I'm done for. Well played. There's your boss. See? There's your boss. Good night. You can't win all the time. That's the thing. And I think I can play another 10 minutes without being annoying. Who knows? I mean, maybe it's better to play a single game and then show it off, but only to show off a good game. But what I do is like right now is to show the unadulterated truth of online gaming, basically. Okay, we've got an Egghead 2000 as an opponent. You know what? Let's just not start this time, just for the giggles. And we have a Ditto on our hand. Whew. At least we did not begin, so our opponent could easily take out the Ditto there with its 40 HP and no attack. Now we can play our Sonya, we can play our Quick Ball, we can at least have a chance. And yeah. And the fact that we don't only play Vs is very good against the Victini deck. And who knows what our opponent plays? Who knows? Okay, that's not good. Now I need to think hard. I don't want to put too many damage counters on the Reshiram and Charizard, because their outrage attack is devastating. I do have a coding energy for exactly this scenario. Because fire weakness is... I mean, in standard, if you have like Flareon, Victini VMAX, and that's it. That's all I could think of. Maybe this Sentient Scourge. Okay. 3 archetypes of fire decks that I could think of in standard. That's all that's available with fire there. Like properly. Of course, you have other stuff available, but who plays this? Okay, we should get a Fiona, and we should get a Zamazenta this time, because removing special energy and being untouchable by the VMAX is quite good. That's quite good. And to get more basics into play is also very good, because I think we will not be able to attack this soon. So let's go like this. Yes. Maybe I should not have used the coding energy right now. But I think I'm going to Crowbat now and keep the coding energy. Yes. Crowbat me. Crowbat, like an acrobat. Okay, it could have been worse, to be honest. Let's play the Fiona and Deep's Whirlpool section. Bloop 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 bloop. Our enemy. And with the welder, of course, our opponent could take out the Ditto, which is a sacrifice that I have to take apparently. Because it was our starter, so Oh, it's just the news. Just the news. Okay, and no welder. That's pretty cool. That's what I like. No welder. Thanks. Ditto lives. Ditto lives, and now we can even retreat it before it's turning into a Yeah, let's use the Jirachi here before it's turning into a Bronzong. And I think I could have attacked with the Zamazenta, but that makes little sense in my opinion, because it can be hit by the Charizard. And now we could even transfer the metal energy back onto our... Oh, it's priced. No. No, Lucario and Metal is priced. So this will not work, apparently. Too bad. So let's just get rid of this metal there. Not. Let's not get rid of the Coating energy. Coding. Um, yeah, and equip Jirachi with this one. Just in the hope that our opponent will not be able to eradicate it. Can we retreat? No, we cannot retreat. That's too bad. Yeah, let's just intrepid sword there. I mean, a simple outrage wouldn't even insta-kill Jirachi. That's what I hope for. Because I don't think that our opponent would use their double blaze GX attack on a single prize Jirachi. Not if there are so many juicy targets on the bench with a fire weakness. But the thing is, when you play a welder, you cannot play a boss in the same turn, so that's nice. And unless my opponent also plays a Fion, our opponent will only be able to hit Jirachi. I mean, it's a little too bad that we do not have our Lucario and Melmetal in play, but in the prize cards. That's a little too bad. But at least we can hit hard. Okay, our opponent did. Our opponent used their GX attack on a friggin' Jirachi. Oh, alright, boy. Alright. Thing is, I have a Fiona now here, and I don't think I want to put any damage counters on you, little Charizard. But any other target here on the bench is a juicy little two-prizer that we can hit for insta-KO. And now we do not have a weakness. Yeah, let's do this. And then let's just Marnie our opponent, I think. I like the sky field there. It's practical, and I do not have any damage counters on any metals. Therefore, it makes sense to not play it. Yes, and I don't want to lose the second Coating energy. Therefore, I'm not gonna play that Dedenne. I just take out this Dedenne there. Let me think. I mean, the Flare Strike will insta-KO us. No, it will not, because it's minus 10 damage. Oh, of course it is. It will, because 220 is still enough. I just miscalculated there. With just one little shield energy more on Zacian we would have even survived that with 210 damage counters on us. Which is funny. That's why I love Expanded and stuff like shield and coating energy. I mean, it's special energy, and you can easily erase special energy in Expanded with the enhanced hammer, for example, or the fan of waves. So it's not a problem, but it's still fun. I like it. And now we do not have any Coating energy on us. That's a problem. But at least I almost would have put the wrong energy on there. Yeah, but I think now we can dig for some cards. Yeah, let's put that on the Magirna. Yeah, let's get rid of the Crystal Cave and the energy just to, I don't know. What could we use? Let's think. Yeah, the Metal Saucer is a practical, because we can just get another metal energy into play, and then with the Bronzong in game we can remove it on a potential other attacker. I don't think that I will need the Mew here. And thing is, yes, I'm gonna use the Whirlpool Suction, because I cannot insta-KO anything, but to get some more, to get some more damage there, that makes sense in my opinion. And as far as I can see, our opponent will not insta hit us with the Flare Strike this time. if the Coden energy stays there. This one. Yes, the Coden energy. Ooh, so many golden energy stuff. I mean, like, it's a perfect Zamazenta. Yeah. Off you go, you liabilities. Thanks. Yeah, at least you cannot insta-KO me. Phew, that was close, I must admit. Thing is, I didn't pay any attention if there was a Galarian Berserker in our deck. I should have paid attention. But at least it is, yes, nice, it is. Yeah, let's do some more damage. I will and cannot switch out. That's a problem, to be honest. Thing is, I'm just gonna attack, yeah. I'm just gonna attack for a Dauntless Tackle. It's 150. And another, let me calculate, 130 would be enough, yes. If this GX team is not getting any extra HP, we can take it out with a Cobalion. Thing is, Cobalion will easily be taken out by the max victory. Oh, okay, maybe it can push through for one more hit, but um, we just prized our most important attacker there. We do not. No, we get yes, outrage. There we go. Good night. It's too bad. Yes, we can. Well played. We can take 3 more prize cards now, but that's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's it. The Iron Rule would have been nice now, but because even the GX attack of Cobalion means that we get another round of preparation. But now we get Victini here, and Victini is insta vaping us. Yes. Well, I think that's it for today. Maybe I'm gonna make some more videos later or tomorrow. But it was fun. I hope you have a nice one, y'all, and until next time, bye bye.